Assalamualaikum and greetings to all of you. Today we from Group 2 would like to present our digital story entitled The Help, written by Catherine Stockett. The story begins when an African maid named Evelyn overhears a conversation of her employer's friend, Miss Haley, who talk about a legal plan for prevention of diseases which come from black people, and they hope the legal will approved by superiors. Some from the employers do not allow any black people to use the toilet in their homes to prevent diseases. Evelyn and her friends feel that they are being oppressed of the employers. One day, a writer who is a good friend of the employers, Iskita, came to Haley's house to help Evelyn and her friends from the oppressions. Skita wants to produce a book about what they feel as a black person working as a maid in white people's house. At first, Evelyn doesn't want to help Skita because the murderers were dangerous to her safety, but she could not stand with her employer who neglected the child. Evelyn telling her experience as a persecuted maid, and her friends do the same thing after a white people shooting a black man. As soon as Skita published the book entitled The Help, the book received an overwhelming response from the public regardless of all skin tone, as its story contained lessons for all races. However, Haley felt angry and resentful after reading the book because Skita read a bad story about her. Then something was happened because Haley do rebellion until Evelyn stopped from her walking and Skita break with her boyfriend. After that incident, they met their own way. Evelyn started a new life and Skita went to New York to work as a writer. The advice and lesson we learn from this novel is that we should not be racist with each other. We cannot judge someone just because we have a different skin with them. Every people have their own privilege. Racism will also cause the society around us to act unfairly or oppressively against a certain race, has happened to Evelyn and Minnie, who were oppressed by Haley just because they are black people of African descent. Another lesson we can learn from this novel is that we must always be kind to others and help those in distress, like Skita, who is willing to help black men like Evelyn by writing and recording their stories of being oppressed by white employers like Mrs. Haley. Overall, this novel emphasizes on human nature that is always unfair to themselves as a result of differences in skin color, origin, and race. The novel also highlights the important factor that there are still noble people who always want justice for all race and ethnicity, who can live in peace and tranquility without prejudice, bias, and racism. We highly recommend reading this novel to the public. The novel is suitable to be read by all sections of society. This novel contains 524 pages written by Catherine Stockett. If you are less interested in reading, this novel has been adapted in the form of a film published in 2011 by Ted Tyler, so you can read and watch this story legend with advice and teaching. I think that's all from us. Thank you everyone and have a great day.